Measuring Emotional Intelligence with the Mayer Salovey Caruso Emotional Intelligence Test, MSCEIT. My name is David Caruso, and I am a co-author of the MSCEIT. In our view, emotional intelligence is an ability. It's an intelligence. It's a set of specific hard skills. Those skills are sometimes labeled perceive, facilitate, understand, and manage. In brief, perceive. Are you accurately perceiving emotions in self and others? Are those emotions facilitating or aiding your decision making? And do they help facilitate the establishment of emotional empathy or a connection with others? Do you understand why you feel the way you feel and others feel that way? Can you predict how you and others will react or will feel in the future? And finally, are you able to effectively manage your emotions and those of others? That, in brief, is the ability model of EI. Now, there's a lot of ways to measure a trait or a skill in psychology. Self-report's probably the easiest. And it's interesting to know what people think of themselves, but that's very different oftentimes from their underlying or actual ability. And with the MSCEIT, we attempt to measure a client's actual level of skill. Here's a sample item, not a real item. So rather than saying, are you good at reading people, we show you someone's face expressing certain emotions, and there is a better and worse answer to this item, as well as all the other items on the MSCEIT. Now, what we find is that people are oftentimes poor judges of their EI. A lot of folks overestimate. And as a result, they tend to discount the validity of their scores and the relevance of those skills. This means feedback is very complex and very difficult. So in our certification process, we teach you how to provide constructive feedback on the MSCEIT. There are a lot of mistakes that people make early on. We tell you what those are so you can avoid those. We do this in order to improve people's lives, and we'll teach you how to do that with a very precise step-by-step process. Now, what happens if you have a client who scores lower on the MSCEIT? EI is a hard skill, a set of abilities, and as a result, we can provide clients with compensatory strategies. We can build their skills. Just as if you or a client had poor spatial intelligence, we may not be able to make them more spatially intelligent, but we can give them a compensatory strategy. In that case, you buy them a GPS, teach them how to use it, and they never get lost. We can do the same for emotional intelligence. Now, if you come to a certification course that we lead, what can you expect? We find that oftentimes many participants have their confidence lag by the end of the first day because their prior assessment experience can actually interfere with learning the MSCEIT approach. Ability approaches are very different. We also discuss MSCEIT's limitations. We're not just marketing this thing. As Goethe said, doubt grows with knowledge. You should know the limitations of any assessment that you use. We want you to be passionate in your use, but critical in it as well. We offer a couple of courses each year. We also do on-site certification. Courses are either 2 or 2.5 days. There's pre-work. You take the MSCEIT, you get feedback on your results, one-on-one feedback session, and there's online reading and quizzes. During the course itself, we talk about EI, MSCEIT, you work on skill development, and then after the workshop, after the certification, we're there for you with support. For our 2.5 day course, we also have ICF, International Coach Federation, continuing education credits. If you're interested, please go to our website or contact me via email. Thanks very much. Really appreciate your time and attention.